Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about fat, the kind that you eat. So, there is a big common misconception that fats are bad for you and that they're going to cause you to gain weight. And that is a lie. And there are studies, there are articles out there to prove it. It's not just my say so. You need to look it up. I'll post some articles below so you can back up what I'm saying. But fat is actually good for you. Your body needs fat. This whole low fat movement thing has done so much damage to our society at large, and it has caused them to be large, actually. So you need to go through your pantry and get rid of all that stuff that says low fat this and low fat that, because all that stuff has been highly processed to be able to extract the natural fats that are in those foods, and they've been replaced with chemicals and additives and things to try to mimic that flavor that was originally there. And so you end up with a highly processed food that has all sorts of garbage in it, and it's very far from its original state. And that kind of stuff is the kind of stuff that causes you to gain weight. So here's the thing with fats. Fats are actually really good for you, and your body needs fats. Why? Because fats reduce inflammation. Inflammation is like the #1 cause of disease. Hello. Okay, #2, fats help you feel full. They help you feel satisfied. And when you're full and when you're satisfied, you don't start craving other things as much. And that brings me to the third point. #3, fats have essential nutrients in them that your body needs. And when you have all of your nutritional needs met, your body, again, is not going to be craving for the extra sugary, starchy things. Because when you don't have enough fats, you do start to crave more foods, because that's your body's natural defense mechanism to look for nutrients in other ways, because it's not getting it from the fats because you're not eating enough fats. So it's like looking for those nutrients, and that's why you crave this thing and you crave that thing. So having a good amount of fat in your body, in your diet, is going to help you reduce your cravings and help you be healthier overall. It will actually help you raise your good cholesterol and lower your bad cholesterol. So let's talk about what fats are good fats, because there is a difference. There are good fats and there are bad fats. So these are the good fats that you want in your daily diet. One is polyunsaturated fats. Those are super good fats for you. You'll find those kind of fats in like the omega-3s, in fish, in nuts, in those kind of things. Those are polyunsaturated fats. #2 is monounsaturated fats. Those usually come from plant-based sources. And those are super, super good for you too. You need those fats in your diet. And you can also find those in things like avocados and other plant-based kind of fats. #3, you're going to have saturated fats. And I know that one might seem like, whoa, I thought I wasn't supposed to have saturated fats. You can have saturated fats to a lesser level, but you still need saturated fats. Saturated fats should take up about 10% of your daily caloric intake. So for example, if you eat 2,000 calories a day, about 10% of that would be roughly 20 grams of saturated fat per day. And that is actually good for you. You need that in your body, and as long as you're getting it from the right sources. Okay, so those are the 3 kinds of fats that you can have. But overall, in your overall diet, fats should make up about 30% of the foods that you're eating. So you should have about 30% fats, about 30% lean protein, and about 40% good fruits and vegetables, and the good kind of carbs. Okay, so here's the thing. When you eat way too many carbs, your body produces a lot of insulin, and then that insulin is going to store all that fat. So that's the problem. When you eat really high carb heavy meals and you don't have enough fats, then your body's going to be producing more and more insulin, and that is actually what causes you to gain weight, not eating tons of fatty foods. You need to eat whole foods. Now, the fats that you do need to stay away from are going to be the trans fats, and those are highly processed fats. Those are the kind of fats that they're actually not naturally produced, generally speaking. They're the hydrogenated oils, they're the lards, they're found in all sorts of ingredients. So you really got to get familiar with your labels. That's where you guys really got to get smart. Start reading your labels. Look for polyunsaturated fat, look for monounsaturated fat, look for a small amount of saturated fat, and stay away from trans fats. Trans fats are the naughty ones. So let's talk for a second, for example, like about butter. A lot of people think that butter is bad. So they use margarine. See that? They use this stuff. Fresh, buttery taste. That's disgusting. That stuff, did you know that margarine is one molecule away from being plastic? It almost has the same molecular composition as plastic. Do you think your body can process plastic? Because it can't. So that kind of stuff, it's not going to do your body any good. It's going to give you all kinds of crazy side effects, and it's just not natural. Your body's not meant to have plastic type materials in it. It's not real, it's not fresh. It's full of hydrogenated oils, and it doesn't have the good fats that you need. You know what I actually use? Butter. Small amounts of butter is actually okay. You want to use the grass-fed and preferably the organic kind, but butter is okay. It's actually like good for you. So in small amounts, of course. So butter is okay, and probably the best kind of oil that you can use, olive oil is obviously really good. Coconut oil. Coconut oil is good for like a number of things, but coconut oil has those really good polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fats in it, and it even has some saturated fat in it as well. So those are the kind of oils you need to be using and the fats you need to be cooking with, and find other ways: nuts, seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, fish, even lean meats and stuff. They still have good fats in them that your body needs. So don't be afraid of fat. Don't take fat completely out of your diet. Take all the low fat stuff out. You need to start eating healthy and eating whole foods. And that doesn't mean eating processed low fat stuff. So stick to the whole stuff, stick to the natural stuff, and your body will be much better off for it. Okay.